Alright, so this is section 5, standard form, and this is the third of the forms. Section 3, slope-intercept form. Section 4, point-slope form. And now standard form. Okay. Standard form is just a generic way of writing it. It doesn't really help us in anything because it doesn't solve for y, it doesn't tell us what the slope is. We have to do something to figure all this out. Okay? But it is a common form that we have the ability to utilize. What it does do is it helps us use what are called intercepts. We've already met an intercept in slope-intercept form. That one was the y-intercept. Here's the form, ax plus by equals c. Okay, notice x and y are on the same side. A, b, and c have to be real numbers, and both a and b cannot be 0. It is possible for one of them to be equal to 0, but not both of them. Okay, so let's start by looking at the concept of intercepts. Okay, we are looking for the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Okay, and remember the word intercept means where the line crosses the x-axis or where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, and the most important thing to remember is that for any point that lies on the x-axis, the y value is equal to 0. Okay. For the y-intercept, that means any line falling on the y-axis, the x value has to be equal to 0. So that's how we figure it out. We take the standard form that they give us, and to find the x-intercept, we cross out the y. Just like that. So then we solve what's left. So the ordered pair of the x-intercept would be 8, 0. Remember, for the x-intercept, the y value equals 0. So if we just cover it over, we're good. Okay. So for the y-intercept, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to do it to x. We solve what's left over. And then we write it as an ordered pair. Okay, so using the intercepts, we now have 2 points. We can graph the entire line. Okay, let's look at that. How do we graph it? Using the intercepts. Okay, well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cover over the y, and that's going to tell us the x-intercept. Okay. Then, oops, turned the wrong one. Then we're going to cover over the x, and we're going to find the y-intercept. Okay, so we have to divide both sides by -2, so y is equal to 1. Okay, so for the x-intercept, I cover over the y value, and for the y-intercept, I cover over the x value. Alright, pretty straightforward. X equals -2, -2y equals -2, divide both sides by -2, y is equal to 1. And now, I plot those 2 points. So I'm going to do the x-intercept right here, the y-intercept right here. I'm going to connect them with a straight line. I've just used the intercepts to graph. Okay. Okay, now these ones are special. Notice that one of the values is missing. There's no y here, there's no x here. So if we just think about it, this one says x equals 3. Okay, but this isn't linear. This is a linear equation. So we must be talking about, no matter what y is, x is always equal to 3. So what we get is a vertical line. Okay. And then over here, we've got the opposite. Y is equal to 3. Okay, so y is equal to 3. Well, that means no matter what the x is, y is equal to 3. Okay, so the thing that we can figure out here is that if it says x equals, it's vertical. And if it says y, it's horizontal. Horizontal. Okay. All right. So that's the concept of graphing. All right. Changing something into standard. What form is this? Okay, so we're going to turn it from that into standard form. Standard form means that x and y have to be on the same side, but this set of directions gives us a specific truth. Okay, so I'm going to add 3/7 x to both sides because I need x and y to be on the same side. So 3/7 x plus y is equal to 5. Now it says I have to use integers, so I cannot have a fraction. So I have to multiply the whole thing by 7 to get rid of the fraction. Notice I put it above here too. So this is going to be 3x plus 7y equals 35. That is in standard form. X and y are on the same side, they're both integers. That's what it tells us to do. Okay, next slide is just a summary. You can pause it if you want to, but it's got the 3 forms on the right hand side, how to graph, all that sort of stuff. And then this is the check. Okay, so give it a try. That's the 3rd section in 2 days. Good job. See you.